Okay, it's September already, and this is typically planning month for folks. So I thought that we'll talk about marketing trends for the end of 2025 and 2026. Search engine traffic is expected to shrink by 25% in 2026. I had mentioned this in my previous video, so if you haven't taken a look at that, that's the last video. Go back and take a look at it. 40% of Gen Zers already skip Google and go straight to TikTok or Instagram. While ads costs keep climbing, you're running your small or medium-sized business the old way, and that's not going to cut it anymore. This video breaks down the end of the year, early 2026, practical marketing money moves that get results without draining your budget. Big brands will always have deeper pockets. I know, I've worked with a number of them. But right now, smaller businesses can level the playing field by working smarter. Today, I will walk you through 3 high return strategies that you can use, and one trend that just don't waste your time with. People are talking about it, but just don't. By the end, you know exactly where to focus. Trend number 1, conversational marketing. Customer questions eat up your team's time or your emails or your DMs. Questions like, are you open? Do you take appointments? Can I book online? Do you have any openings? Is the product already there? Do you have extras? AI assistants can handle all of that on the spot. You don't need to. It answers FAQs instantly. It can collect contact details. It can take bookings automatically. Every chat also builds data for you to own, not someone else's, not other platform. That's gold, especially when outside tracking disappears, because it's about to disappear. You won't be able to track where people are coming from. So the more information that you converse with a potential prospect, the better you are. Like, for example, a cafe added a chat box for reservations. The staff got hours back and fewer calls went unanswered. Shop could go ahead and make that wonderful lavender latte that I love, as opposed to picking up the phone, answering questions from a DoorDasher, like where's your location or things like that. Trend number 2, speaking of location, hyperlocal advantage. Visibility. 3 out of 4 people who search for a local business visits one within a day. So if you're not showing up, you're invisible. And this even goes to those, you may be a solopreneur and you may not have an office, but you are located in a community. So think about that community. And here's how AI can help you with that. Keep your Google business profile sharp. No matter if you're a solopreneur or if you are a mid-sized business, make sure, when's the last time you checked your Google business profile? Make sure that looks up to date. Use tools like LocalClarity to fix hours if your hours have changed, photos, and reviews if you need to add some more. Post about your block, your town, and events that are happening in your area. Google rewards that type of context. I know of this pet store. They did this by sponsoring a park and encouraging reviews and responding quickly using AI tools. They became a go-to name in their neighborhood. Everybody knew where to go. Everybody knew to go to Premier Pet Supply. Trend number 3, authenticity at scale. People trust people more than polished ads. That's why short videos and customer content dominate feeds. You don't necessarily need to have a lot of really slick advertisement, especially if you have your current customers who are providing you with reviews, whether they are video reviews or just a conversation that you may have with them, an interview that you could do, just a quick little interview using Zoom and having two screens up at once. Or, it's just something that you could do with your phone. You don't need a studio, a phone, a good light, and a free app like CapCut is enough. I have a cousin who runs a very successful retail store in my community. And she's been doing this and she's been very successful with it, with her business. Turn that blog post that you have into a 1-minute video. I personally do videos. I like doing videos more than I would rather write blog posts. So I will probably turn something like this video into a blog post. So start with the core piece. It could be, if you like writing, it could be your blog. If you like me, if you like video, just do the video and then just repurpose that content. Highlight reviews, tutorials, unboxing clips from real customers. I have a number of reviews that I just recently received, and I need to bring those out a little bit more in my social media. For example, I'm going to take probably this video that I do. I kind of do it for all the videos, really. I'm going to repurpose some simple clips from it. So I break it down. Sometimes I use AI tools. Sometimes I have my editor look at it and I'm looking for certain scenes. And I break it down into like different little small segments. And I use those in social media to really help boost click-throughs. And that's going to also help you just making sure that you're constantly out there without having to recreate content all the time. And people will see you and you can keep redoing it and lowering those costs of per acquisition that you may have of a client. Once they see you out there and see your information in those channels that you want to be in, then you can just repurpose some of these things and just keep doing that. Now, here's the trend that you just need to avoid. Everybody's trying to do this. This is the trap. Trying to replace humans with fully automated content. You've seen it. Follow my system, copy me, and you could just be hands off. It's like lazy marketing. It doesn't work. One thing, it looks very generic. It starts to look like each other. You've seen those M dashes. Those are so telling when you read somebody's email or when you look on somebody's website. It really misses the mark. You want to be authentic to you, and it really sounds like you. Now, yes, I tell people all the time, you can put a lot of brand information into AI, but you gotta make sure it sounds like you. It's not gonna use those weird buzzy words. AI should be your assistant, not your replacement. So let it handle your drafts, like starting points. I do that, outline starting points and doing some of the research, but then you take control of the message. You control your voice and accuracy. The one thing, especially in urban communities, is not hitting the mark, or it's going overboard in those communities. So here's the roadmap. Here's how you can start. 1, pick a single problem that you're going to solve, especially for end of this year and beginning of 2026. It could be, do you need more bookings? You're looking to increase visibility. People don't know you're around. Are you having issues with trust? Just pick one problem and then start collecting your own customer data at every touch point, whether it's social, in emails, people who DM you or text you. Ask them questions. Ask questions about, is this working for you? Is this something that you want in terms of your product or service? Just ask questions. You could be as bold as just create a simple survey and get that out there for people. Then test, measure, and double down on what works. If it works for you, if that's the ideal client, the type of client that's coming through, find more clients like that. It isn't about spending more. You don't have the money. We don't have the money. Everybody's pulling back on that. But what it is about utilizing what you have smarter. Automate some of the simple stuff, show up locally, share content that feels human, and don't waste time chasing all the hype. Just ignore those shiny bells and whistles that you see, or those things that come in your inbox saying, this is the easiest thing that you could do. Ignore that. Just follow a simple plan. And if you need a simple plan, and if you're ready to take some of these strategies and put them into action, then I invite you to just book a call with me. It's free. And we can look at your business together, even on that free call, and see where some of the gaps are and see if my marketing momentum makeover is right fit for you. You'll walk away with some insurance, and you're going to have a plan that you can trust and you can easily just move forward. So click the link below and set up some time with me, and I'll see you in the next video.